What's up everybody, this is Justin here, and I just saw the live-action Lupin III movie co-starring Oguri Shun as Lupin III and Kuroki Mesa as Mine Fujiko. So yes, I just want to let you know that before I go on this review, I have not seen the original animation of Lupin III since I was in high school, and that was over 10 years ago. I've seen a bit of the TV series. I believe it was like the second one that was made in the 70s, and I have seen Castle of Cagliostro, but that was a very, very long time ago, back when I was 15 years old. Maybe I should have watched it, but I just don't have time for that right now. So yes, basically this movie is just like part heist, part revenge movie, and without giving away too many spoilers, and of course Goemon, Jigen, and Lupin III, and Zenigata, they're all in the movie. So yes, what's the good things? The good things, it's directed by one of my favorite Japanese directors, Kitamura Ryuhei, most famous for directing the first Azumi movie and also directing Versus. So his action coordination, choreography, it is once again very excellent, and of course it's not to the quality of Versus, but it's still pretty cool. But my only issue with the choreography was that the camera angles, they were very too close up to really see everything. And while with Versus, like the camera angles were very, very far where you could see everything. You could see the setup, the technique, and all that other stuff. Well, the action is still technical, but you don't really get a whole 100% feel of it. So yeah, that's it for that. So how does Oguri Shun do as Lupin III? I say his acting is a little hammy. Oguri Shun, he's most famous as playing Yoshikawa Noburo in the first GTO drama back in 1998. He was pretty young back then. He's just in his early 30s right now. And he also played one of the characters in Goksen. He was like one of the bullied, the students who was doing the bullying this time, as opposed to being the one being bullied like he was in GTO. And he was also the voice of Asakura Akio in the One Gun Midnight anime as well. So yes, Oguri Shun is an actor who's been all around in Japan and relatively popular. And Kuroki Mesa, who plays Mine Fujiko, my only exposure to her work was just playing Sister Angela in the live-action One Pound Gospel TV series. She's a very, very beautiful person, but I'm not trying to sound sexist here, but like part of the charm of Mine Fujiko is her huge knockers. And yes, unfortunately she doesn't have that, the actress. I mean, she does have her own charms as well, but I kind of feel that a better, more suitable actress like Anri Okita, of course she's a porn actress here in Japan, would have been a perfect fit for the role of Mine Fujiko. I mean, like, her name is supposed to be a play on her tits, after all. That's just the truth. But yeah, as for the other characters like Jigen, he does a pretty good job. And as for Goemon, he's not really used that too much, but whatever scenes he's used in, he does make a big impact, and he does stand out pretty well whenever he's around. And Zenigata, he is mostly used naturally as the comic relief, and he serves this role pretty well himself. So I kind of really got no use of complaints for here and there, but I wish they could have used Goemon more. The music, it's a lot of funk here and there, since it was originally inspired by, of course, an old 60s and 70s manga. And because it's the Kitamura Ryuhei movie, they also got to use some heavy licks on the guitar. So the music is well balanced in its own way. But my only issue is they don't have the original theme song from the anime, which I would have loved to hear. I mean, it's a pretty iconic theme song. Like, you hear it all the time here in Japan. Of course, when you go to pachinko parlors, like when they have Lupin III themed pachinko games, you always keep on hearing that song. And of course, the lyrical version is pretty masculine, which is what I loved about it, but the instrumental version is the more iconic version as well, which is kind of unfortunate, yes and no. So, yes, I wouldn't know the point of view it is for an anime fan who is a more hardcore anime fan, but I came into this just watching it just because I wanted to watch, and I came in with like no high expectations, no low expectations, like, okay, I'm just gonna watch it, and I thought it was a pretty okay movie. Not great, not bad, but not Kitamura Ryuhei's best work, but certainly not his worst. As for a live-action anime movie, I take this, of course, naturally, I take this over Dragon Ball Evolution any day of the week, over 9,000 times on Sunday. That's all I gotta say to it. And as for his look, of course the sideburns, he doesn't have them. I felt that was like kind of part of the character, and I just wish that they could have kept the sideburns for Lupin in this one. Granted, it'd be cheesy, but it's just part of the character, at least from what I know, from what I've seen in pictures and whatever anime exposure I've had. And they got Zenigata. I believe I don't remember if he had a beard or not in the anime. It's been a long time. But they got Jigen down pretty well, and they got Goemon down pretty well as well. So I got no complaints about their design. And of course, the majority of the time, Lupin will be wearing the burgundy jacket. Well, of course, in some instances, he's wearing a burgundy jacket with a suit, or in some instances, he wears a green jacket. And yes, he does have the yellow car. That car is still in the anime. I mean, in the live-action movie, so they got a lot of elements from the source material down in this one, so I guess on a basic, minimal scale, there's really nothing to complain about in terms of adapting it. And of course, because it's now taking place in the live action is now taking place in the modern day. They include elements such as smartphones and tablets, so technology also plays a part in their heists as well, which I don't know, maybe some people would have thought it would have been better if this movie would have taken place in the 60s or 70s. Like, the live-action Ashinojo movie, it took place in the late 60s, early 70s, and I was kind of hoping they'd do the same for Lupin III, because I feel that the fact that it's kind of a work of its time is part of its charm. But I don't know how that would work, but I think that would have been cool, at least in my opinion. But other than that, I say, if you want to watch it, go watch it. I really can't. I'm only just watching this as a casual viewer, not as a hardcore fan of Lupin III. So that's all I got to say about that. And yes, that's all I got to say. That's my review for Lupin III. And if any of you live in Japan who watch this review want to go see it, and if my review recommends that you do, then hey, give it a shot. Or for those who not living in Japan, if it comes out in theaters in your respective country, try and watch it. Or if it comes out on DVD in your respective country, then try and watch it. So yeah, that's it for that, and thank you for watching. Look forward to my next review, which will be Initial D Final Stage. And then the week after will be my review of the next Rurouni Kenshin live-action movie, Saigo no Densetsu Hen. I mean, Densetsu no Saigo Hen. Forgot which order it was. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching.